Hey everyone, it's Bree here at Vinyasa Wave. I hope you're doing amazing today and I hope your week has been going well. If it is your first time here, welcome. I'm super stoked to have you today. Today's wave is going to be a quick power flow, and as usual, there's always going to be some core work in there, so we're going to get nice and sweaty. We're going to go ahead and get started in child's pose, so come down to the center of your mat. Open your knees as wide as the mat, walk your hands forward, hang out there. I'll meet you when you're ready, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. I do want to say I am facing the pool today, obviously, so there are going to be some strangers walking in the back, but that's okay, we'll just keep flowing, okay? So come down to your knees, open them as wide as the mat, or as wide as they'll allow. Walk your hands all the way forward, and just surrender to the mat, surrender to the shape. And then just begin to breathe naturally, don't change it. Just allow it to move through the body. Maybe listen to the sound of the breath. Feel your chest and belly rising and pressing against your thighs as you're breathing. Bring your awareness right here on this mat. Feel your body on this mat. Feel your breath on this mat. Just start to settle the mind, quiet the mind. As you begin to settle into this shape, settling into your breath, becoming aware of your body, let's maybe start to lengthen our inhales and exhales. See if we can reach the tip of our head to the tip of our toes with our breath. When and if you're ready, let's take an inhale together and we'll open our mouth and sigh it out. So here we go, big inhale. Fill up the lungs, open the mouth, sigh it out. Take another inhale. And then on your exhale, walk your hands over to the left side of the mat. Press down through the hips, get into the side body. And then inhale, bring it back through center, and exhale over to the right side. Push down through that left hip now. See if you can keep doing big, deep breaths. Get into the back, get into the lungs. Just keep listening to the sound of your breath to bring you back into the moment. Inhale, bring it back through center. And let's push up into our tabletop. So knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. On your inhale, drop the belly, pull the heart forward, gaze forward. And then exhale, round, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, pull it through. Just a few more on your own. Just begin to find that connection to your breath and your body. See what it feels like to move at the same pace as your breath. And then your next inhale brings you back to a neutral spine. Send your left leg long and then let your toes touch the mat and push into that left heel. Find length in the back of the leg. Find a nice calf stretch. Keep the hips as square as you can, or as square as your body allows. Push into the floor. Big breath in, breath out.
Float that left leg, and then tuck it behind your right knee. So you're almost doing like an eagle pose on the ground. And then walk your hands forward, sit back into the hips, kind of like an extended puppy, but we have eagle legs. And then big breath in, breath out, breath in. And then on your next breath out, walk your hands over to the right side of the mat, playing with a little balance while also getting into the side body here. And then inhale, bring it back through center. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Float the left leg, keep it at a hover, and then bend your knee, flatten the foot like you're holding a plate on your foot. And then just a few pulses here. Get a little movement into the body, building a little heat. Just gentle pulses. Up and down, keeping that foot flexed. And then pause, keep the leg bent. On an inhale, you're gonna take that left knee and tap your left elbow, hold. Bring it back to a hover. You can straighten the leg now. And then bend the knee, tap the left elbow again. 2 more just like that. Send it back, slow and controlled. Inhale, tap. Exhale, send it back. Last one, tap. Send it back to a hover. And then drop that left foot out to the left side of your mat. On your inhale, lift the chest up, arms over the head. And then exhale, right hand meets the right side of the mat. If you have a block or a chair so you don't have to reach all the way down to the floor. But inhale, left arm up to the sky. And then exhale, reach that left arm over that left ear, reaching to the side of the room now instead of the front. Getting a nice side body stretch again. Breath in. Breath out. Bring it back, arms overhead. And then bring it all the way back to your tabletop. Tuck that left knee in. Let's do 1 round of cat-cow. Just wash that out. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round, tuck the tailbone. And then bring it back to neutral on the inhale. Right leg goes long. Drop the toes down to the mat. Sit back into that right heel. Find length. Push into the mat. Breath in. Breath out. Keep hips square. Try not rotating that right hip up. Beautiful. Float the leg. Tuck it behind the left knee so you're crossing the legs. Walk the hands forward. Sit back into the hips. Breath in. Breath out. Next breath in. And then exhale, hands over to the left side of the mat. Again, playing with balance while also getting into the side body. And then inhale, bring it back through center. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders. Right leg floats. Bend the knee. Flex that foot so you're holding a plate on your foot. And then just a few pulses. Just get some fire in that booty. Breath in. Breath out. Beautiful. Find stillness. On the inhale, right knee taps right elbow. Bring it back. You can lengthen the leg now, but keep it at a hover. Inhale, tap. Send it back. Slow and controlled. Feel each movement. Inhale brings it forward. Exhale, send it back. Moving with your breath, your pace. Last one, tap. Send it back to a hover. Bring it to the outside of the right, bring it to the right side of your mat. Inhale, lifts the chest and the arms up. And then exhale, left hand meets the floor or a block or a chair. And then right arm reaches over that right ear to the side of the room, getting length in the side body. Pressing hips forward, squeezing booty cheeks. Breath in, breath out. One more breath in, breath out. Inhale, brings the arms overhead, and then bring it back to tabletop. Tuck the knee in, and then make sure you're centered on your mat. I'm always falling off my mat. So once you're centered, walk your hands forward. We're sitting back into extended puppy, so hips push back, arms walk forward. Breath in, breath out. Your next breath in, you're going to move through each vertebrae in the spine, waving forward, all the way forward until your hips drop, and then your head's the last to come up. So you're here kind of in a cobra, or an extended cobra or up dog. Breath in, breath out. Now we're going to work the reverse, slow and controlled. So chin tucks first, then the shoulders wave it back to extended puppy, one vertebrae at a time. Hips go high. Breath in, breath out. Inhale brings it forward again, so start by tucking the tailbone, waving it forward, and then lower the hips. Head's the last to come up. Beautiful. And then go right back down, chin to chest. Move it through the shoulders, upper back, mid back, low back. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it forward for one last time. Slow and controlled, drop the hips. And then lower your belly all the way down. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. And on an inhale, you're going to lift your hands and feet off the floor. Hold it. Lower. Inhale, lift everything off but your belly. Lower. Inhale, lift. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Keep the hover. Send the arms in front of the body. On an exhale, cactus the arms. So bend the elbows. Inhale, reach it forward. Legs are still hovered. Exhale, cactus. Reach it forward. Keep going. Exhale, cactus. Bend the elbows. 2 more. Reach it forward. Bend the elbows. Reach it forward. Last one. Bend the elbows. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stay here. Keep the hover. Arms forward. Beautiful. Tap your left foot down. Bring it up. Right foot down. Bring it up. Left. Lift. Right. Lift. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hands underneath the shoulders. Drop the feet down. Inhale. Lift just the top part of your chest for cobra. Then push it back to tabletop. Tuck the toes. Send your hips high, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. There it is. Another one. Big breath in. Open the mouth. Sigh it out. And then now just play here. Get a little movement in the hips, the legs, the toes. Maybe rock the hips side to side. See what feels good. And then find stillness. Gaze forward. On the exhale, send it to the top of the mat. Inhale lifts you halfway, and then exhale brings you right back down, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up, gaze up. Beautiful, stay here. On the exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach back up. Take a breath in here, lengthen, reach, and then exhale, left hand comes down to your left thigh, and then reach over to your left side. Inhale, bring it back. And then exhale, right hand down, reach over to your right side. Inhale, bring it back. Release the arms behind the back, let them interlace. Pull the heart open, and then forward fold all the way down, keeping the bind of the hands. Stay here. Breath in, breath out. Beautiful. Release the hands down. Left hand meets the floor, right arm sweeps up to the sky as you bend into your right knee, left leg is straight. And then switch, right hand meets the floor, left knee bends, left arm sweeps up to the sky. And release, beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank, meet the shape first. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra, so just the top part of your chest is coming off the floor. And then send it back, down dog. Beautiful, breath in, breath out. Gaze forward. On the exhale, send it to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, move at your pace. Exhale brings you right back down. Inhale, find length. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank, meet the shape, and then lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push it back, down dog. Breath in, breath out. Gaze forward. On the exhale, it brings you to the top of the mat. Inhale lifts you halfway, and then forward fold. Inhale all the way up. This time, cactus the arms on the exhale. Inhale, reach back up, and then bring it all the way down, fold. Inhale lifts you halfway. Plant the hands on the exhale, step it back, plank. This time you can lower all the way down or halfway to chaturanga. It's your version. And then up dog or cobra. And then send it back down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Right leg to the sky. Knee to nose. Shoot it back, three-legged down dog. Step it all the way at the top of your mat. Stay here, hands are on the floor. Drop the hips low, you're in a runner's lunge. Breath in, breath out. Keeping your left knee lifted, you're gonna take your hands and bind them behind the back just like we did in the beginning of practice. Stay here on your right thigh first, find the balance, meet the shape. And then when you're ready, inhale lifts you to a hover. So you're on your toes on your left foot, hovering over your right thigh. Hands are bound in the back. Breath in, breath out. Your next inhale lifts the chest, finding a neutral spine, and then gently keep going backwards to open up the heart. Just a little bend in the back. Gaze is up. Breath in. Breath out, sink a little deeper into that right knee. Breath in. Breath out. Drop that left heel. So you're in warrior 2 feet, but your hands are still bound behind the back. Take your hands and set them on your left hip. So they're behind the back. We're sinking into that right knee with warrior 2 feet. And then drop that left ear to your left shoulder. Getting length in that neck. Right here. Breath in. Breath out. Stay here on this mat. Stay connected to that breath. Beautiful. Bring the head back to neutral. Release the bind, open warrior 2. Breath in, breath out. Drop that left hand to your left thigh. Reach back, reverse just for a breath. And then cartwheel to the top of the mat. Frame your right foot, step it back, plank, meet the shape. And then your version of a vinyasa. So either lower down halfway, cobra or up dog. And then we meet in down dog. Breath in, breath out. Left leg sweeps to the sky on the inhale. Knee to nose. Shoot it back, three-legged down dog. Bring it all the way to the top of the mat. Stay here, find your runner's lunge. Hands are on the mat, hips are dropping low. Right knee is off the mat. Meet the shape first. Breath in, breath out. Hands come off the mat, so we're laying on our left thigh. Let them meet behind the back and then bind. And then when you're ready, inhale lifts you to a hover over that left thigh, engaging that core. Breath in, breath out. Next breath in lifts you to a neutral spine. Lift that chest. And then when you're ready, open up the heart, so lean back just a little bit. Breath in, breath out. Sink low into that left knee. You got it. Stay here, stay present. If you're fighting the shape, make it available in your body. Maybe bring the spine neutral. Maybe unbind the hands. Don't fight the shape. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. And then drop that right heel down, warrior 2 feet. Sink into that left knee, heart is open. Bring your hands to your right hip this time. And then drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And then press down with that left shoulder. Breath in. Breath out, sink low into that left knee. Stay strong. Stay connected to that breath. You can do this. Those thoughts, those negative thoughts are not real. You are stronger than you think. Breath in. Breath out. Head comes back to neutral. Release the bind, arms open, warrior 2. Breath in. Breath out. Right hand meets right thigh. Reach it back, reverse just for a breath. And then cartwheel to the top, frame your left foot, step it back, plank. Your version of a vinyasa, so lower down, either all the way or halfway. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then we meet in down dog. Breath in, breath out. So we're gonna do the same wave, but we're just gonna add on to it. So now that you know where we're going, maybe it'll be a little bit easier now. But when you're ready, right leg sweeps to the sky, knee to nose. Shoot it back, three-legged down dog. Step it all the way to the top of the mat, in between the hands, drop the hips, keep that left knee lifted. Arms meet behind the back. Inhale, lifts the heart, find a hover over that right thigh. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lifts the heart, finding a neutral spine. Breath in, breath out. Drop that left heel down, finding warrior 2 feet. Hands are still interlaced. Breath in, breath out. Release the hands, finding warrior 2 hands now. Breath in. Here we go, breath out. Your next breath in, you're gonna take your left hand and you're gonna meet your right, finding a hover over that right thigh. And then exhale, open back, warrior 2. Inhale, bring that left arm to the front of the room, finding a hover. Bring it back, warrior 2. Left hand over the left ear, reaching to the front, using that core. Warrior 2, last one. Reach to the front. And then open warrior 2, stay here. Breath in, breath out. Straighten that right leg. Reach your right hand as far forward as you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going until you find your triangle. Right hand meets the floor. Your shin, your knee, your thigh, whatever's comfortable. Left arm is up to the sky. Think about rolling that left shoulder back into the midline. Stay here for the exhale. Breath in, breath out. Drop that left arm, pivot on your left toes. frame your right foot. Maybe take a big step in. You're here in a pyramid. Breath in, breath out. Either stay here or right arm sweeps up to the sky. We're in a revolved pyramid. Breath in, breath out. Stay strong. You can do this. You got it. Breath in, breath out. All right, we're going into a funky transition. So you're going to bend into your right knee. Maybe send the left hand a little bit farther than the top of the mat. Step into your right foot. We're finding a revolved half moon. Again, you can use a block, a chair. You can use a wall to lean on. It's up to you. Breath in. Breath out. Drop that right hand down. Frame your right foot. We're here in a standing split. We're here just for a breath, so big breath in, breath out. Start to float your hands off the mat. So if you need to drop that left leg down a little bit so you can float the hands, you definitely can. And then when you're ready, tap that left knee to your right calf. We're here holding a Shiva squat for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. You're going to open up warrior 3. So straighten through that right leg. Arms come out to the side. Left leg is long. We're here just for a breath. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Straighten through that right leg. Left knee comes into the chest. Arms come over the head. Right hand grabs left knee. Left arm reaches to the back of the room. Stay here. Find the balance. Breath in, breath out. Beautiful. Arm circles back to the front of the room. And then maybe let's tuck that left foot in, finding your version of a tree. So you can put it anywhere along your leg that's comfortable for you. But we're here for 2 breaths. So meet the shape first. Meet yourself wherever you're at today. If you're full of wobbles, then just let it be. Breath in. Breath out. Don't fight the wobbles, just let them happen. Breath in. Breath out. Beautiful. Release that left leg down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale lifts you halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, plank. Here we go, your version of a vinyasa. So lower down, halfway, cobra or up dog, and we meet in down dog. If you need to come down to a child's pose to take a breath, please do so. If child's pose is not restful for you, take a savasana. Breath in, breath out. When you're ready, left leg sweeps to the sky, knee to nose. Shoot it back, 3-legged down dog. Step it forward, find your runner's lunge. Hips drop, right knee is still floating. When you're ready, arms meet behind the back, let them interlace. And then inhale lifts you to a hover over that left thigh. Breath in, breath out. Inhale lifts the heart. Find a neutral spine. Breath in. Breath out. When you're ready, drop that right heel down, finding warrior 2 feet, keeping the heart open. Hands are interlaced just for another breath. Breath in. Breath out. I am just as sweaty as you are, and I'm just as out of breath. Release the arms, warrior 2 hands. Breath in. Breath out, we sink low. When you're ready, right arm reaches to the front of the room as we find a little hover over the left thigh. Bring it back, warrior 2 hands. Inhale, reach to the front of the room, right over that right ear. Warrior 2 hands. Engage that core. Reach. Open. 2 more.
reach, open, beautiful. Last one, reach, open, breath in, breath out. Straighten through that left leg. Reach as far forward as you can until you can't anymore, and then gently drop that left hand down either to the floor or block your shin, your thigh, and then right arm extends up. We're rolling that right shoulder back into the midline, so right into the middle of the body. Stay here, breath in, breath out. Good. Maybe extend that right arm to the front of the room, get a little length in that side body. And then release that right hand down to the floor. We're framing our left foot as you pivot onto your right toes. Maybe bring your right foot into the center of the mat. Find length here for your pyramid. And then fold a little deeper. Option to take that left arm up for a revolved pyramid, keeping hips square. Make sure we're being mindful and not dumping all of our weight into that right shoulder. You want to stay strong in that right arm. Breath in, breath out. Here we go for that funky transition. So right hand comes to the front of the mat, step into your left foot. We're here in a revolved half moon. If you would like, you can do a regular half moon so you're not revolved. So that would be your left hand on the floor, right arm up. But if you're revolved, right hand is on the floor, left arm is up, and your hips are square. Breath in, breath out, and release that left hand down. Square your left, or frame your left foot. Right leg comes up for standing split just for a breath. And then when you're ready, we're going to float the hands at our heart. And then bring that right knee into the calf, finding a Shiva squat for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open warrior, 3 arms out to the side. Right leg goes long. Just for a breath. Breath in, breath out. Inhale lifts you, right knee comes into the chest. Left hand grabs right knee. Take an inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, open to the back of the room. Woohoo! Finding a twist. Again, the wobbles may be full of you today, or you may be full of wobbles today, and that's okay. Take them for whatever they are. Learn from them. Notice where your mind goes when you start to wobble or fail at a pose. I do air quotes because what does failing mean? Beautiful, bring it back. Tuck that right foot in, finding your tree pose. We're here for 2 breaths. Remember, you can do the tree anywhere along the leg. Breath in, breath out. One more breath in, breath out. Good, release that foot down. Inhale, lifts you, arms up. Bring it right back down, fold. Inhale, lifts you halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank. Lower down all the way. Inhale, cobra, or up dog. Push it back, down dog. Beautiful, come down to the knees. Sit back onto the heels. Swing the legs in front of you. Inhale all the way up, arms up, and then exhale, fold. Breath in, breath out. One more breath in, breath out. And walk your hands back. Bend that left knee. Inhale, lifts the heart. Right hand grabs left knee. Bring it to the back of the room. Maybe we tuck that arm behind the back. Find a little twist. And release. Switch sides. Right knee bends. Inhale, lift. Right hand grabs left knee, right arm goes to the back of the room. Option to find a bind. Breath in, breath out. Beautiful, release. Come down to your back, knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Arms out to the side. Take a breath in. And then on the exhale, bend your knees over to the right side. And then inhale through center. Exhale over to your left. Inhale, bring your knees back through center. Tuck your hands underneath your knees and then just give yourself a gentle rock until you come all the way up to a seated position. Find butterflies, so soles of the feet together. Lengthen through the spine and then exhale, fold. Maybe use the elbows to push the knees down. Beautiful, release. Cross the legs, option to take Shavasana here, or I'm just gonna go ahead and close out the practice because my microphone is about to die, so you won't be able to hear me, but you can definitely take a Shavasana and come into your breath, come into your body, and just allow yourself to rest. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out the practice, so if you would like to close it out with me, hands on the knees, just bow the head just for a moment, take a scan of the body, do a little check-in with yourself. Breath in, breath out. We're going to bring our hands to the third eye. We're going to close the practice with a nice sigh out. So big breath in, breath out. Thank you so much for waving with me today. I hope you enjoyed this wave. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you again soon. Bye.